Yo, hope everybody's doing good. So I have this Eaton, Eton, little survival radio camp light thing. And so I got this from our friends for Christmas. And it's always nice to have around the house and stuff, but you don't be surprised how badass it actually is. So there's pros and cons, but I listen to this little sucker outside when I'm working in the garage, or mainly like just outside the garage, because I'll throw it out there to charge it, and I'll listen to the local radio and stuff. But it also does weather stuff here. This had to be, so it helped if it picked it up, but I am inside.
Humidity was 81%. Wind was southeast at 5 miles an hour.
So my area
Pressure was 30.03 inches and steady.
stayed on that sucker.
Elsewhere around the tri-state area, Eaton was partly cloudy and 64. Brookings, sunny.
So you touch it, and it goes, it shows an LED that display lights up.
Luverne had a temperature of 63. Worthington was mostly sunny and 64.
But you get the drift on it.
Other conditions.
So you could go and listen to music or be out in the weather, like out get your local weather and stuff where you're at. So for camping or survival gear, it's all right. So it has a aux port. Never use that. If you want to have headphones, never use that. But DC, you could charge it here, like off the wall. And that was the first time I used it. So that's one of my cons that I don't really like. And then a cell. So I don't know if it would work for our cell phones to fully charge it, because otherwise I think the solar panel would have to be a little bigger and stuff, or you'd have to crank the heck out of it. You can see it. Let me see if I get this on real quick. So you see the dial moving. It does charge up, and I've sat there with it just sitting around doing it to charge it. So that leads me to one of my cons. So this bad boy, this is the one thing I don't like, because I guess I should have had it out. So it has these CR 120, CR 18650s. But this thing, if they would just give you a standard battery that you could plug, you could have spare batteries with you when you roll around. So this one, I haven't looked on Eaton's site or on Amazon, because I'm sure they got the stuff Amazon and stuff. But this sucks. You'd have to do some finagling to get it spare batteries or buy this, where if you just had this, I have flashlights that have that battery, and you can just throw it in and you could have a couple batteries with you that are charged. So even if you didn't have sun, you could still listen to music at night or whatever. So I've been charging it when I'm outside. I'll just throw it outside on one of the cars so the sun doesn't, and then when I actually do work right in the area, I'll turn it on. And I've never seen it full till I charged it on the with the DC with the wall outlet and stuff. So it takes forever with the little solar panel, which, you know, again, pros and cons, but at least you can listen to some tunes if you're out at the beach and or doing yard work or out survival. You know, you're out camping for the day, you just want to listen to little tunes or check your weather. But should be able to charge your phone a little bit, so if you needed it, you could actually, you know, try to make a call or give somebody a GPS coordinate for some help. I left it out in the rain, so it's definitely could take a little rain, you know, even though this was a couple, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks ago. Last night's rain, we finally got some rain here. I don't know if it would have survived or not, because it came down in buckets for the whole night, which was great. We leaved it out here. It has could set an alarm, never used it. Could turn the stations up or down when you're on FM dial. And then you could set an alert. Or then you could set the time with that, like that. So, yeah, a little breakdown. It's not heavy, so if you had one of the Corbiners, put it on your day pack or whatever, you definitely do that, just throw it up in there. But I'll have a link in the description down there, but it works out super duper handy, and I'd be bringing this to the beach if I was going to the beach, just to listen to little tunes along with the waves hitting it. But yeah, here's a little breakdown of the Eaton survival radio. Got my light. Looking for blood if you're a hunter. I'm not hunting, so I'm good. This version 2 does the old, like, PlayStation USB. I don't know what the phrase, just a USB plug. So it came with one, so you could plug it in the wall. It didn't have a wall outlet, so you just have to use like I used the Amazon Kindle charger. But that's what it looks like. And transcription is on it on there. Five and 3/4 by 6 3/4 by a little over 1.5. But if your power's out, you can at least see what the weather's doing or something if you needed to, and or have little tunes while stuff's going on. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later.